see and know how to grow these plant and these vegetables directly, like this. So that plant factory has small windows, so you can see them. And you can know when and what vegetables, like that, what and when vegetables will harvest by display. So this is by Japanese and English. I think you can see green wog, shima baby, salad, crescent. So you can see like that. So the vegetables are lined up at full sites like these pictures. So, and then they are written the date. Sorry. Like that. They are written the date when and what time harvested. So this vegetables is green oak. Green oak harvest time is 14 March, 8 o'clock. So of course they are a little bit expensive compared to cultivate in the field and greenhouse. So maybe 4 or 5 times expensive. But it is not necessary to wash them by water because in closed type plant factory there is no disease and pest, so no need to wash before eating. So this is a good point because we don't need to waste the tap water to wash for washing, and we need to prepare the space to wash the vegetables. So this is also a good point. So if you want to cook salad and burgers using these vegetables, by not washing the vegetables, there is no moisture and no water on vegetables. So there is an advantage that the taste of the sauce and dressing does not diminish. Therefore, vegetables cultivated in closed type plant factories are often used in the food service and ready to eat industry in Japan. So I think it is most good point, best point for closed type plant factories vegetables. So second is sell raw vegetable grown in own plant factory at restaurant. The restaurant in Osaka is little bit south part compared to Nagano. So the restaurant is in Osaka serve vegetables cultivated in own plant factory, especially as salad. At the same time, like that. So this restaurant has this clothes type plant factory. So I say, especially as salad, so that the restaurants have vegetables from this plant factory. And at the same time, the production site at the plant this factory is shown to customers as a display. Customers can see the growing vegetables and better understand that they are fresh and safe. The restaurant can produce and consume the vegetables like this system. So like these pictures, some kinds of leaf vegetables in front of and backyard restaurant. As you can see, this supermarket and restaurant use fluorescent lamp when vegetables are cultivated in these plant factories. Fluorescent lamps have various light wavelengths, so there is little growth difference depending on the kind of plants. As when growing with LEDs, so even now to use fluorescent lamp, using fluorescent lamp when we will cultivate the vegetables in closed type plant factory, it is the best to use the fluorescent lamp. But recently in Japan, closed type plant factory are using LEDs because researchers for closed type plant factories are researching which LEDs wavelengths are good for vegetables grow. So now we are changing the light from fluorescent lamps to LEDs. So, but even when cultivating with LEDs in a plant factory, this kind of plant factory, fluorescent lamps are often used until seedling production. For seedlings, LED is not good even now. So some researchers are researching which kind of LEDs and which LED wavelengths are good for seedling production. So fluorescent lamps have a short lifespan than LEDs, but they are cheaper and are still used plant factory. However, in Japan, switch from fluorescent lamps to LEDs is active in daily life. So our usual life, we are changing from fluorescent lamps to LEDs. So we need to change the light even in closed type plant factory. So now we are researching. So there is a possibility the fluorescent lamp will eventually disappear. And the use of LEDs in plant factory is being promoted. In addition, since LEDs do not have as much heat as fluorescent lamp, so there is no problem even if plants touch the LEDs, which is an advantage. So this point is good for LEDs, and LEDs has long life. So this is also reason. Like that. So it is easy to grow the vegetables under fluorescent lamp like this. So third is therapy for people. This is at hospital. So our hospital in Japan has a plant factory in the lobby like this. It is said that plants have a healing effect. People working in hospitals, of course, patients and people who come to visit them can be healed by seeing these plant factories plants. Unlike the open type plant factory, the closed type plant factory is clean and it's very suitable for installation in hospital, because hospital should be clean always. It also become one of the horticulture therapy. So now the hospital just have to grow. The hospital aim to be in the future to provide other materials to the meal of restaurant and patient in the hospital. So we need to, so they need to think about a lot of things. So they are step by step. At that time, they want to provide. They will provide the restaurant. After that, they want to provide this vegetable to patients. So in this way, in Japan, plant factories are installed not only in hospital, but also buildings, shopping malls, underground passages. So fourth is employment for young generation. So I think, it is easy to cultivate in closed type plant factory compared with open field, because we need to think about typhoon and another desire. So it is easy to cultivate in plant factory compared with open field. And this plant factory has professional for agriculture teach how to cultivate. So we have organization, Japan Agriculture Corporation. This is JA. So professional is from JA, Japan Agriculture Corporation. So professional can teach how to cultivate, how should we do. So we can ask easy. So one of advanced model for local agriculture. So this JA corporation has this kind of buildings. Inside, they have so many shelves and so many lettuce are cultivated there. So I think you can see they are using LEDs. So it is a plant factory built after the 2011 earthquake in Tohoku area. There are still some places that cannot be retouched due to the effect of radioactive substances. Due to the rumor, the soil is polluted, they established this kind of closed-type plant factory on land where agriculture is not possible. For closed-type plant factory, it's carried out in this like hydroponics. There is no soil contamination problem. So of course, they have confirmed the water does not contain radioactive substance before using. In addition, by building a plant factory in a rural area, it attracts attention as one of the new model in this area. The total area of this plant factory is 500 meter. So this plant factory is quite huge area. So next one is great. Next one is for grafting and selling seedlings. So in closed-type plant factory, it is easy to control optimal environment and condition for grafting. Especially humidity control is important for grafting. I think you know. So since the closed-type plant factory can control all plant growth environment, it is very effective not only for grafting, but also for seedling production. Therefore, seedlings may be produced in closed-type plant factory and then cultivated them in open-type plant factory. So for seedlings in closed-type plant factory, after that, farmers and individuals will grow plants using this grafted seedlings in the greenhouse, field, and open type plant factory. So by the way, in Japan, grafted seedlings are often sold at 4 or 5 times the price of normal seedlings. I'm not sure in Indonesia. So when seedling production is the main activity like this, there is no need for a large space like the one in the photo above. So there's closed-type plant factory. So today Egi-san is here. So Egi-san, I think Egi-san remember this this place. So this is Hana no Umi in Yamaguchi Prefecture. Oh, why? Wait. So this slide is about advance for new products and plant factory. First one, for quality of products grown in closed-type plant factory. One of important purpose is maximize yield because of introduction fee. especially facilities fee and electronic fee is quite expensive. After introducing a plant factory, if you do not properly control the sales channel, you will not be able to pay for equipment and utilities. Of course, you also have to consider the ways the people who work in this kind of plant factory. Next is some content of nutrient in products might be low because of high growing speed. Although plants grown in closed-type plant factory are said, vitamin C content is includes. For example, anthocyanin content is often reduced. By anthocyanin content is reduced, the bitterness is reduced, but minus for the favorite customer is the bitterness. Therefore, how to add value becomes important. So for example, making low potassium vegetables, it is said that it's possible to reduce potassium in vegetables by up to 80%. By reducing the amount of potassium fertilizer applied when vegetables are grown in hydroponic cultivation. This phenomenon is obtained by not applying potassium fertilizer just before harvesting. It has been found that reducing potassium fertilizer reduced only up to 32% of potassium during the entire cultivation period. Whole cultivation period, only 32%. So in particular, patients with kidney disease, especially kidney disease, cannot eat normal vegetables because they are high in potassium. So especially raw vegetables is high in potassium, but can eat these low potassium vegetables. In addition, by cultivating in closed-type plant factory, there is no contamination with pathogens. Also good. So this slide is about advance for new products and plant factory. So first one for quality of products grown in plant factory. One of important purpose is maximize yield because of introduction. I explained about this one. For example, facilities and electronic fee. So after introducing a plant factory, if you not properly control the sales channel, you will not be able to pay for equipment and utilities. So I explained it. At that time, we can combine the management for production facilities in the world using ICT. So we can cut the employment number. So this is the point. So if if you want to cut the fee, so for example, if I monitor for environment and plant growth in Japan, and then I can send the email or telephone. These plants are not good, so please change the nutrient solution or something like that. So we don't need the specialist only in the world. So, and we can setting for optimal cultivation method depends on facilities. So this is ICT technology. So the use of ICT is considered not only for closed-type plant factory, but also for open-type plant factory. So the administrator manages the production facilities of plants all over the world, like this picture. By monitoring the plant growth environment and the resulting plant growth, you do not have to go to the actual site. If I am here in Japan, so I don't need to go to, for example, Indonesia and another country if I am administrator. However, if you cultivate the plants in greenhouse and field, as producer, you would go there and check the plant. Always I am checking my greenhouse and field. Even today, I went to my field and greenhouse. So as a producer, I think they want to go there and check the plants every day. So this is a one problem between ICT, so technology and agriculture, I think. And it is possible to set the optimal cultivation method depending on facilities. Of course, it is necessary to know the optimal environment and condition depends on plant you cultivate. In particular, the open type plant factory is extremely affected by the outside. So it is necessary to set the environment according to the area. So this meaning, so Japanese Nagano area, even in Japanese Nagano area and between Nagano area and Okinawa area are quite different. And, for example, like sunlight intensity, wavelength, and time. So we need to think about this point. In the case of closed-type plant factory, it is set the environment according to the growing plant species. Since the administrator manages the production site, it is possible to manage the plant factory with the minimum number of people. However, since the actual cultivation site is changing day by day, it is considered a problem whether or not the minimum number of persons can handle the diseases or something that spreads. So I will explain about this point. Maybe last slide. Again. So from next slide, I will explain about my research for cross-type plant factory. So I wrote my research, but a lot of researchers in the world are researching about this kind of research. So I think I thought it is better to explain about my research for cross-type plant factory. So next one. So I will explain about two topics: effects of light quality from different LED light sources on the growth of four-leaf lettuce cultivars, and comparison of two-leaf lettuce grown in 2016 and 2018. So for this experiment, I think it is better to explain about first. So I use lettuce because of cross-type plant factory. So I will explain about lettuce from now. So Hitachi Ltd started to grow lettuce in cross-type plant factory in 1970s in Japan. And then the most important one of model plants for cross-type plant factory, I think you know. So lettuce is Asteraceae plant. This picture is Chrysanthemum, you know, they are the same family. Chrysanthemum is controlling blooming by illumination, so the researcher might think it was easy to control plant growth for lettuce. And then Hitachi might start to grow lettuce in cross-type plant factory, but quite small space. And I have seen that cultivation system just for growth chamber or growth cabinet. So I will present about effects of light quality from different LED light sources on the growth of four-leaf lettuce cultivars. So this is condition of cultivation for lettuce. Using fluorescent lamp, we saw lettuce seeds in urethane cube, left picture. 2 weeks later, we translated to container with nutrient solution. After 3 weeks, we harvested all lettuce and measured for plant biomass. During cultivation, we changed each nutrient solution once a week. And then photoperiod for 16 hours and dark for 8 hours. And the temperature was 25 degrees and 70% humidity. So to grow lettuce, we use the LED light because recently illumination was changed from fluorescent lamp to LED. I explained before, you know. And then chlorophyll is good. Do you know? I think you know chlorophyll. So chlorophyll, it is photosynthetic pigment is good at catching red and blue light. So we will use this kind of light. So some researchers saw red, blue, or mixed red and blue LED might be good for plant growths. But blue LED is more expensive than red. Even in Japan, blue LED is a little bit expensive, more than red LED. So red LED is a common in closed type plant factory. On the other hand, white LED is cheaper than red LED, and we can get white LED compared to red one. So if it is possible to grow lettuce under white LED, we might be able to get more income compared to now. The one of the purpose in this experiment is what color is the best LED for lettuce growth. So to grow lettuce, we use LED light because recently illumination are so it recently changed fluorescent lamp to LED. So at that time we don't use the fluorescent lamp. Of course, we use fluorescent lamp during seedling cultivation, but from seedling to plants, we don't use the fluorescent lamp. We use these 6 kinds of LEDs: red, blue, green, mixed red and blue, white added with red. So we measured for plant biomass after harvest. Fresh weight is shoot weight. Shoot is leaf plus stem. Length of main stem, you can see it this picture. So leaf plus stem, so main stem, under some LEDs, main stem is growing. For leaf lettuce, it is too bad to elongate the main stem. So it is the best not to elongate it. And then dry weight, it was 3 or 7 days after drying at 70 or 80 degrees. We measured more, but I think I do not have no time to explain all. So this time I will explain about fresh weight, dry weight, and the length of main stem. So these are results for red leaf lettuce. This column, this column is this kind of LEDs. No, so and then fresh weight, dry weight, length of main stem. At first, we attached fresh and dry weight only. You can see red weight. What's the best under white? White added LED light and white added red LED. So 6.98, 8.95. You can see for red wave, white and white added red LEDs are the best. And the fancy red were the best under the red and blue or white added red LED. So red and blue is 10.3. and white added rate is 9.07. So depends on varieties, the base is different. So this result is for red leaf lettuce too. Before I attached fresh weight and dry weight, so this slide we attached length of main stem. The main stem in the main stem the main stem in red wave might not be elongated under mixed red and blue light. You can see red and blue column, 1.7, only 1.7. Length of main stem is 1.7. So, but under mixed red and blue light, fresh weight was not good. But compared to under white and white added red LED, dry weight were similar under white or white added red LED. This meaning is leaf weight under mixed red and blue LED was heavier than ones under white or white added and red LED. So it was the best under red and blue LED. So next one is for fancy red. So fancy red was the best under red and blue LED because of no elongation of main stem. For fancy red, it was also no elongation under blue LED. The meaning is blue light might inhibit an elongation of main stem in fancy red. So depends on varieties. So this kind of difference we can see it. So next one is for green leaf lettuce. So at first we attached fresh and dry weight only. Green wave is the best under red, white added red LEDs. And then fancy green was the best under I took a mistake. Fancy green was the best white LEDs. So next one, next we will attach length of main stem. So you can see for green wave compared to the white or white added red, the main stem was so long, but main stem was not a little bit elongation, but compared to white and white added red LED, so length of main stem is shorter under red and blue LEDs. So green wave was the best under red and blue LED. Oh, sorry. And fancy green was the best under blue LED because of no elongation for main stem. So this is, and this is result. Sorry. This is result of principal component analysis for cultivars. So red one is fresh and dry weight is including and no elongation for main stem is upper. So inside of red square is the base for fresh and dry weight. So you can see under red, mixed red and blue, white added with red LEDs. So next one is here. So this green square is the base of main stem. You can see under blue, mixed LED, red and blue, and red. So we need to think about balance for fresh weight, dry weight, and main stem. On the other hand, green light was not good for all. So this one is for the discussion. Sorry. So red wave, fancy red, and green wave were the best under mixed red and blue LED. So fancy green was the best under blue LED. So you can see that depends on varieties. Optimal LED kinds are different. Red light might promote fresh and dry weight by principal component analysis, and then blue light might inhibit the elongation of main stem by principal component. Of course, for red wave, fancy red, green wave, and fancy green only. So it might be necessary to add more blue light to white LED because blue light seems to inhibit the elongation of main stem depends on cultivars and varieties. And next one is this one. So content of anthocyanin for red wave. So from left under red and blue, you can see different for leaf color depends on kinds of LEDs. So blue light might develop anthocyanin in lettuce leaf, but I can say only for red wave. Depends on cultivars, red light might develop it. So we need to check about it by other lettuce cultivars. So next one is the difference of root growth for green wave. Root formation, shape, and growth were different, quite different, depends on irradiated LEDs, like this picture. So the amount of nutrient component taken by roots would be different. And then fresh and dry weight would be different. So we need to check about root area also. So next one, next one is comparison of two leaf lettuce grown in 2016 and in 2018. So this presentation is 2 years data by undergraduate students in my laboratory. So we use this kind of LEDs, so 3 kinds and 2 kinds lettuce, red wave and leaf lettuce green. So you can see this one. These results for 2 kinds of leaf lettuce. So light source, fresh weight, dry weight. Upper is 2018, lower is 2016. So you can see compared to, so for red wave, you can see compared with 2016, in 2018, the amount of plant growth for fresh weight and dry weight was significantly increased. I think you can see. So this is the same to leaf lettuce green. So quite different. We had to think, we need to think, we should think about the reason, because lettuce should be stable produced in closed-type plant factory. It was controlled the same environment. For example, temperature, humidity, condition of nutrient solution, CO2 concentration, and then when we produce lettuce in closed-type plant factory, and if its production is unstable, it is impossible to respond to production requests from companies, so there is no meaning to continue plant production. So before I explained our discussion, I actually not coming. I think you know, but I think I need to explain about plant seeds in Japan. At first, I will explain about F1 plant seeds. F1 plant seeds are developed by crossing pollination to different purine parent plants. I think you know, I think the same in Indonesia. So seeds, for seeds, I'm not sure, so I will explain. Purine is a breed or strain of plants in which certain characters appear in successive generations as a result of inbreeding or self-fertilization, like large A, small b, large C, large D, small e. So, and you know, heterosis, hybrid vigor is improvement and increase function of any biological quality in hybrid offspring. So most of farmers in Japan use F1 seeds. Offspring is heterosis if its traits are enhanced as a result of mixing the genetic contribution of its parents. So I will explain about the difference between in 2016 and 2018. So first one is different students worked on. So for example, the depth of sowing is in written cube are different. So the growth difference in seedling states might affect E. In the actual closed type plant factory, the person who sows seeds is determined or often done automatically by robot. Second one is water problem. We had used tap water for humidity control in the plant factory by 2019. So in 1960 and 1980, we used tap water for humidity control. Of course, nutrient solution, we made it by not tap water. So difference of tap water quality might affect yield. The tap water, so this experiment, when I was in Kumamoto Tokai University, I researched this one. So the tap water in Kumamoto, where this research was conducted used spring water from Mount Fuji. Therefore, it might have affected the quality of tap water because it contains a lot of minerals and the components of raw water changes depending on the season. So third one is environmental variation. The difference of airflow depends on the lack of cultivation might affect photosynthesis. So the difference of photosynthesis rate depends on lack for cultivation might affect yield. So we need to think about why we had the difference. It is the most important point. So next is about environmental QoL from plant growth experiments, especially in plant factory. So even in the case of using genetically identical populations under controlled conditions, plant growth varies due to factors such as the previous slide. But in plant production, unlike human society, especially for the plants cultivated in closed-type plant factory, should be the same amount of yield regardless of years, because too much or too small amount is also not good. Because in Japan, since the sale channels of plants grown in closed-type plant factory are different from those of normal cultivated plants like in the field and greenhouses. So distribution is different even if the amount of production increasing. In addition, since the shipment volume to the sales channel is mostly fixed, it is also a problem that production amount is small. Next is the same and stable plant quality. There is strong commitment to product size and quality, especially in Japan. So it might be desirable the plant production in closed-type plant factory will be mechanized during the entire whole production process. However, when actually cultivated in a closed-type plant factory, unexpected problem occur because the plants are living things. It is important to be able to prevent such problems before they occur and to be able to deal with them when they occur. At present, it is impossible to perform such parts with artificial intelligence AI, so it is considered impossible to mechanism everything, even with closed-type plant factory. So last week, one company, the picture, this one. So the company asked me what's happened in his plant factory. So I think you can see the disease, this picture. So, sorry, not coming. Coming. So at first, when you saw white circle, you can see the mold, gray mold growth of the root part. You know, since gray mold contagious I instructed to remove all lettuce and clean up the plant factory. Of course, including air conditioner and nutrient solution tanks. And if you can see the red circle, the tip of the leaf seems to be burnt. So it is highly likely the chip burn, I thought. Also, if you look at the blue circle, you can see that a large amount of algae are growing. When algae grow, they absorb nutrients and oxygen, which may disrupt the total ion balance in the nutrient solution and make it difficult to absorb minor elements such as calcium. Therefore, I instructed them to thoroughly remove the algae. In this way, even if you are careful not to bring the disease into the plant factory, the plant is often infected with this kind of disease. At that time, the damage can be minimized depending on how you respond. So to that end, it is important to know a lot of things that are necessary to grow plants. So thank you for your attention. My English is poor, but I'm also enjoying. I enjoy to this lecture to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your nice presentation, Mas Asko Sensei. Now we are moving for the discussion session.
Yeah.
Maybe to student, please raise your hand if you want to ask something about this presentation. Okay, maybe for student and also the lecture. Any question?
Okay. Pak Saripul, I have a question. Is it okay?
Oh, okay, Pak Yusuf. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Masako, for your nice presentation. I didn't attend your last presentation because I have to attend another meeting. Yeah. My question is related with the safety of, because it's quite new for me, because I'm not from the Department of Agronomy, I'm from the Department of Plant Protection. I would like to know the safety of these LED lights to the human. I mean, what caution should we do to avoid the side effect if there persist some side effects for us when we have like a plant factory, what you just explained to us. I mean, what is the side effects might be, or is there any side effects of these LED lights to us as human when use this LED light, or when we are exposed to this LED light? That's my question. Thank you.
Side effect.
Yeah, from the LED lights to us as human. Is there any side effect? Yeah.
Human. So for according to LED researcher and developer told us, LED lamp are no effects to human, but for example, red light is red lights. If you're in red light room, so human it will be exciting according to color researcher. So for example, blue light room, human will be little bit nervous or something like that. So
okay.
color is not good for human, but just for LED lights, and I think not developers told us no effect.
Okay, thank you. So it's safe for us. I mean, for the workers. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Pak Ibnu, can I ask some question to Ibu Masako? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Pak Ibnu. Yeah. Masako Sensei, it is very nice presentation. I remember that when we were in Yamaguchi, in sorry, I forgot the name of the field of strawberry cultivation plant there. But I see there that you have a grafted tomato seedling. Okay, is it right? I wonder that the price of that seedling, that transplant will be higher over the conventional one. So I want to know how much the price of that one single individual seedling, this one, compared to the conventional time, 2 times higher or 3 times higher?
4
or 5 times.
4 or 5 times higher.
4 times higher. Okay.
So it depends on varieties.
Because I think it is very, very interesting.
So grafting seedlings are quite expensive.
Okay. Ini mungkin untuk mahasiswa ini bisa jadi satu new knowledge because in Indonesia we usually use seed for produce the seedlings for produce the transplant, but in Yamaguchi, the Japanese farmer grown the transplant produced by grafted method. Okay. Thank you so much, Ibu Masako.
Next, I have one question, maybe. It's very interesting for the experiment using the LED lamp for cultivation in horticulture crop. But I would like to ask you, have you measured the effect of the light in the light quality, like some red or blue LED on the change of the nutritional content in the product? Maybe how about the nutritional vitamin C and also another vitamin C, polyphenol, and etc. Have you made clear about it?
So I have no experience to compare the nutrient components for lettuce because I think I belong to technology department, so I don't have equipment to analyze the polyphenol and understanding content. But fortunately now I'm in Shinshu University and Department of Agriculture, so I want to analyze the polyphenol, vitamin C, understanding with my department and other laboratories.
Okay.
So if you hope, you and Farida-san can discuss about analysis with him.
Okay. Thank you, Feby. Actually, now I starting also for using LED lamp, but I would like to answer. I would like to use the LED for microgreen. I will yes, with my master student. She will use different LED lamp, but we are focusing on the quality, quality of the nutrient quality in the product, and we were using this two kind of vegetable, leafy vegetable here. Maybe if you want, maybe if you have some opinion, maybe I would like to ask for the next my expert. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Discuss more after this.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Another student? Ini tidak ada mahasiswa yang bertanya banyak.
Mungkin bisa memakai bahasa Indonesia ya Pak Ibu, tidak masalah.
Iya,
silahkan kalau ada yang sulit. Arya, ya silahkan Arya.
Arya, silakan. Arya, mana Arya? Oh, nggak ada.
Or if you have some question, please send my email. This is my email address. So it is also no problem.
Okay, maybe because Arya, suaranya tidak terdengar Arya. Arya has a problem, maybe this one.
So no problem.
It has a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Another student maybe?
I have a question, sir.
Okay. Siapa ini? Maksum.
Iya, Pak. Hello, Masaku Sensei.
Hi.
Maybe this is kind of out of topic, but I just want to ask. You said one of important purpose is maximize yield because of introduction and electricity fee. But I actually wonder, can we build a solar panel to reduce the electricity use? Even it needs a lot of money to build it, but I think it can be used sustainably and more eco-friendly.
Please, once more, please.
Oh, okay. So, you said one of important purpose is maximize yield because of introduction electricity fee, right?
Yeah.
But I actually wonder, can we build a solar panel, maybe on the top of the building, to reduce the electric use? Even it needs a lot of money to build it, but I think it can be used sustainably and more eco-friendly?
Eco-friendly for
Yes.
cross-site transfer. So some company are using solar panel in the top of the leaf. So, but eco-friendly. So recycling nutrient solution, because when we will use the field and greenhouse, the a lot of water waste to groundwater, but in the closed-type plant factory, we can completely recycle the water. I think it is also eco-friendly. But for another things, closed-type plant factory, I think not. It is not eco-friendly. Only water and nutrient components, because the closed-type plant factory need to keep the temperature by air conditioner.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think agriculture is not eco-friendly.
So, based on the company you present before, does it use the solar panel?
Solar panel, yeah. They will use solar panel.
So, okay.
Yeah. But not here. So outside, so at that time, outside was heavy raining, like squall. So I cannot go to solar panels site. I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you. It's enough, Masako Sensei.
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you very much.
One more question from Alma Zahra in the message. This is difference between light wave from artificial light and natural light for the photosynthesis.
So, of course, depends on artificial light kinds. So I think it is better to wait. When we will use natural light, so solar and sunlight, leaf becomes more green, but under artificial light, compared to sunlight, artificial light is quite weak. So leaf color is like light green compared to compared to the glow cultivated under sunlight, and texture is also soft under artificial light. And I explained about anthocyanin content. So of course depends on LED kinds. Compared to sunlight, for example, I explained for red wave. At that time, under blue LED, anthocyanin content is increasing compared to even under sunlight. So, between artificial light and sunlight, the plants are the plants are different, I think.
Okay, it's different, sama ya, berbeda mungkin hasilnya. Okay, because the time is over, this is some question from Arya, but because the time is over, thank you very much for your presentation today, for your nice presentation. Maybe for the close remark from Yusuf, Pak Yusuf, Dr. Yusuf, dipersilakan Pak.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you Pak Saripul. I would like to say thank you very much to Masako Sensei for giving us a chance to listen to your knowledge and also the sharing of your the result of your study. Many of them for me are new, so it's very inspire us to be better, to love more on agriculture. We really hope that our students can learn a lot from your presentation, and maybe later they can also doing some study for their thesis, learning about hydroponic and also about the plant factory. And I really hope that this is not the end of our cooperation, but the beginning of our cooperation. Maybe later, this kind of meeting can be attended not only by our students, but also maybe your student there in Japan, and also maybe our lecturer here, Pak Sadipul could be, or could be Ibu Reginawati can also give some lectures to your student there in Japan. I think it's open for us, and also maybe the cooperation not only in teaching, but also maybe in the research. So I think there are many things we can do later in the future. So thank you very much again for your presentation. I really hope that it will be benefit us together, you and also especially our student here in Indonesia.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mangga Pak Saripul.
Terima kasih Pak. Thank you very much to Dr. Yusuf, and also thank you very much to all students and also all the lecturers who attend this meeting today. Maybe to Masako Sensei, we can continue our research collaboration with another topic, maybe not only on the strawberry and also their product, another product we can discuss more later. Okay, maybe if the student has any question, please send the email to Masako Sensei. You can directly send by email. Okay, maybe today, and this is the time is over. Thank you very much. See you.
See you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Kepada mahasiswa, tolong nanti post testnya jam 10 dimulainya ya. Terima kasih.
Siapa? Junior. Ibu Junior, how are you? Hi. Love Daddy very much. So cute. Oke, terima kasih banyak Ibu Masako Sensei. Many thanks to you, and we hope we can see you again in another lecture. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I leave. Terima kasih Pak Ipul, nuhun Pak Yusuf, mangga ieu bade ka Jatinangor, bade nawis.
Sami.
Mangga. Dan Nadia, terima kasih Nadia sudah hadir. Masako Sensei, we have Nadia here.
Nadia.
Yes. Masako Sensei, you know that Nadia now is PNS. Apa Nadia, please explain your progress in your position in our faculty.
Masako-san.
How are you?
How are you? Now I'm a regular faculty member.
Oh, good.
government officer soon.
Yeah. You know, Bu Masako, our dreams come true.
My dream come true. Thank you. Thank you, Egi
Yeah.
Sensei.
Okay, I leave. Yeah, okay, bye.
Masako Sensei, Jericho Sensei. Stay
Thank you so
healthy.
much.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. See you. I will end the meeting. Thank you very much.